So the thing that is on my mind these days, because I do a lot of work around Black women and girls in education, I have been just sort of examining issues with regard to college debt, and particularly the fact that students of color carry a significant amount of debt, and that Black women tend to be the highest college graduates, with debt. There are so many issues that contribute, one, for them getting access, but we don't know those things because much of the narrative tends to center around the challenges Black men face, right? And so I think there's a belief that because there are more Black women enrolled in college, that they're automatically doing better. But when they graduate with significant debt, which of course has implications for their capacity to build wealth, to support families. Because I study higher education, I've had an opportunity to sort of just watch how institutional leaders respond when an incident occurs. And usually the response is, we're sorry this happened. This is not who we are. We're gonna do better. So it's like there's this packaging, right, of a statement that institutional leaders typically offer with very little accountability. And oftentimes, the way to address that is through initiatives to support students, like hiring a chief diversity officer, or establishing a Black culture center, or a multicultural center, or something like that. But rarely do institutional leaders, and I'm going to say broadly speaking, rarely are there efforts to name perpetrators. And when we're talking about racist incidents, it tends to be white men or white students or whatever. There is no effort to name perpetrators, and there is no consolidated effort to think, well, what sort of education do we need to be providing to white students who tend to target, minoritized students on our college campuses? We don't stop them from happening by, providing these resources to people who are targeted. We stop them from happening by educating the people who are doing it. And so I think that is a significant piece that's missed in the larger equation of how we create a more welcoming and inclusive and equitable environment in higher education.